Everything's coming in according to plan, but we're significantly better than the years previous, and that's what's most important. But obviously we're gunning for the win, because why go into competition with any other option except to win the show, or except to win your sport, or whatever it is that you're doing. You know, you go into a job interview, you expect to get the job. You go into, close a business deal, you expect to close the deal, right? What you expect comes to fruition. So if you expect anything other than winning, you're going to act in conducive and in accordance to that manner, right? So a good example of that is when you're deadlifting. You know, when you walk up to the bar, in your mind, you should already expect that you've already done the deadlift. You should already expect that you have done it. Even if you haven't done it, you should visualize how you've done it and how it happens in your mind before you do it, and therefore your body's going to act in accordance to that. So if you approach a deadlift or you approach a squat with doubt in your mind, your muscles aren't going to fire in the manner that, hey, it's going to happen, because you have doubt that it may happen. Your body's going to function only in response and conducive to your thought process. So if you sit there and you think to yourself, I may not get this bar up, guess what's going to happen? Your body's not going to push to its absolute extreme limits. You know, you hear of stories where, you know, a mother picks up a car because her kid's trapped underneath it. That's not fake. That's actually reality, because when your body's in a fight or flight response mode, which you can train yourself to be in, your body will push itself to its capacity and to its limits. But most people never get to that point. Most people don't utilize more than about 10% of their mental capacity or their mind, because they simply don't know how to tap into that, and they have a lot of doubt, they have a lot of fear, they have a lot of anxiety towards doing things. And guess what happens when you approach things in that manner? You're going to act in that manner, in the manner that you think. So you always got to think, obviously, the most optimistic way. You got to think the most positive way. You got to think the most confident way in order to produce confident, optimistic, and positive results. You're only as good as your mind. You're only as good as the way you think. And if you think negative, guess what's going to happen? You're going to attract negative, you're going to become negative, and you're going to do negative.